Are you really moving out? Of course I am. I'm married now. It's about time I move out of Mom's house anyway. It's embarrassing to still be living with her. I guess it's good timing. We're gonna be moving soon anyway. But then again, we were looking at places big enough for all three of us to live in. Now we'll have to start looking all over again, or else we'll take a place that's too big for us. That's not my problem. I don't care about any of that. And don't try to guilt trip me into staying with you and Mom. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just messaged you to congratulate you on your marriage. But are you sure it was a good idea to run off and elope with this guy? You barely know him. What do you mean, was it a good idea? I mean, well, can you trust this guy? Huh? I mean, you just met the guy. I'm just worried about you moving out and starting your new life with this guy who you barely know. Mind your own business. I know him well enough. The last thing I need is someone your age with no boyfriend and who still lives with their mom trying to give me advice on love. You're just jealous. I don't want to end up like you. That's why I'm moving out of the house. What do you mean you don't want to end up like me? You're gonna be living with Mom forever. You'll never get out. You're too hesitant to do anything. You're weak. That's not true. I'm busy with work and someone has to help Mom out. Work? If you live closer to your job, that wouldn't even be an issue. You're just making excuses. You're too scared to get out on your own, that's all. Amber, stop this. Why are you treating me like this? I was simply saying I'm worried about you, that's all. If you want to move out of the house, that's fine. But you don't have to make fun of me as you do it. It's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. I'm glad I got the chance to do it before I moved out. I'm gonna be starting my new life with Carson. I'll be sure to send you a postcard. Whatever. I wish you luck. Hey, are you really living in a high-rise condo? Amber, I'm surprised to hear from you again. Especially with how you treated me when you moved out. Shut up! Just answer the question. Did you guys move to a high-rise condo? Yeah, we did. Mom really wanted the place. Really? I knew Mom had money. She must have gotten it when Dad died, and she's been hiding it from us all these years. So, is it a big place? How big is it? Mom doesn't have any money. But anyway, it's got 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths. It's one of the ones we were looking at when we thought all 3 of us would be moving into it. I'm coming back to live with Mom. Huh? I left Carson. I don't have any place to live now. So I'm coming back to live with Mom. So I want you to trade with me. What? Trade? How long do you plan on sponging off of Mom for? You're way too old to be doing that. I told you that 6 months ago, and I see it still hasn't sunken in yet, has it? What? What are you talking about? Look, you've lived the rich life in that high-rise condo for the past 6 months. Now it's my turn. I'm on my way back to the city now. I want you packed and ready to leave by the time I get there. In your dreams. And why did you leave Carson anyway? Because that idiot cheated on me. And I'm not getting a cent from him in the divorce. I'm running away from him and I've got nowhere else to go. We're sisters, aren't we? You should be willing to sacrifice yourself to save me. What's gotten into you?
Sorry to bother you. Is this Ilia's number? My name is Carson. I was married to your sister.
Yes, I'm Alia. But why are you messaging me?
Well, I'm sure Amber has already told you what happened, but...
Yeah, she said she left you and that she's coming back home to live with Mom. She said you cheated on her and you're not giving her anything in the divorce, so she's running away from you.
I figured she'd tell you something like that. I don't expect you to believe me, but... that's all a lie. That's not what happened at all.
What do you mean?
It's the exact opposite. Your sister cheated on me.
What?
To be more accurate, she didn't just cheat on me. She also blackmailed me out of all my money, too. Her and that guy of hers got hold of a video of me that I don't want anyone to know about, and she blackmailed me with it.
You mean she recorded you doing something embarrassing with her and they're using it to extort money from you? I think I've heard about that kind of thing.
That's exactly what they did. I just never thought my own wife would do something like that to me. I'm not the only one she's done it to either. She's done it to a bunch of guys. The guy she was cheating on me with is the ringleader of the whole operation. Your sister's a thief. They trick people out of their money.
That's terrible. But why are you telling me?
They've got that video of me, so I can't do anything about it. If I try to stop them, they'll leak it. But I still want her to pay for what she did. You're her sister. There's gotta be something you can do to help.
You seem like you're telling the truth, but...
I don't expect you to believe me. But at the same time, I really need you to believe me. It's all true. When your sister contacted you, she told you she was coming home and that she wanted you out of the house, right?
Yeah? How did you know?
Think about it. Your place is big enough for 3 people to live in. So why do you think she wants you out of the house? It's because she plans on going there with that guy. His name's Fernando Heatherwick. Just like I said, he's the one behind the whole operation.
So that's why she wants me out. I thought it was just because she hated me or something. But why would she come here? If those two are swindling money, why would they move in with my mom? Wouldn't they want to live by themselves if they were doing something shady like that?
No. Fernando is in some trouble of his own, and he's got no money right now. Their last target proved to be more than they bargained for. It turns out the guy they went after was a bit crazy. After they took his money, the guy went berserk and tracked Fernando down and was going to kill him. But Fernando agreed to give him all the money he had if the guy promised to spare his life. The guy agreed and took all of Fernando's money.
Wow, that sounds really serious.
You'd think after a brush with death like that, most people would quit right there. But not this guy. Fernando's plan was to just leave the city for a while till things die down. That's the only reason they're going back to your mom's house. That, and so they can live there rent-free since they don't have a cent to their name now.
And why exactly do you know all the details?
Because, honestly, for a little while I was helping them.
Huh?
That story that I just told you about. I was involved in all of it too. I got Amber into this whole mess. I showed her how easy it was to steal money. When she came to live with me, I introduced her to Fernando, my boss. We all started working together, and it seems like Amber fell in love with Fernando instead. Those two screwed me over in the process, and things went to hell. It wasn't just that one guy that came back to kill Fernando. We were pretty sure the cops were onto us as well. I've got nowhere to run. It's just a matter of time before they find me. The only thing I can do now at this point is turn myself in. But if I'm going down, I want to make sure Fernando and Amber go down with me. That's why I'm leaving it all up to you now.
What do you mean this is all on me now? I have to decide my sister's fate? Oh my god. Are you saying you want me to report her to the police?
Yes, but I think you should make sure they have nowhere to run to before you call the cops. I don't want them getting away again. They're really good at running. Trust me.
I understand. For some reason, I really don't think you're lying to me right now. Maybe because I can picture Amber doing everything you said. I pretty much gave up on her a long time ago.
I'm not surprised. When I was with her, she never said anything nice about you.
Anyhow, I suggest you turn yourself in since you were a part of this too.
I will. And I hope you'll take care of the rest.
Hey, I'm almost there. Are you ready to get out? I don't want to see your ugly face. So do me a favor and make sure you're gone before I get there, okay? You really want me out, don't you? Of course. I already told you that. In your 30s and still sponging off your mom. You should be ashamed. But it's my turn to live in that expensive condo. I don't care if you have to live on the street, but you need to get out.
Fine, I'll leave.
And make sure you never come back. I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
Okay, I'll leave everything up to you from now on.
Hey, is it true that you were paying the rent for this thing? Mom didn't buy this condo?
Of course you didn't buy it. Who told you she did?
Rent on that place is $5,000 a month, and I was the one paying it. $5,000 a month? How could you afford to pay that?
Because I studied, graduated college, and worked my ass off to get a good job. I was never sponging off of anyone. But you told me to get out, so I guess that means you want to pay the rent on that place from now on.
Hold on. There's no way I can pay $5,000 a month for rent.
Then I guess you should get out and cancel the rental agreement. But if you do that, you'll still have to pay the cancellation fees.
No, I won't. That rental agreement is in your name, isn't it? That means you'll be the one responsible for it. I can just live here without paying rent until they come and kick us out. And you'll still be responsible for paying all the back rent, or else you'll have to go to court. Not me.
No, sorry. The rental agreement is in Mom's name. I was simply paying the rent for her. So I'm not responsible for anything. I'm not the one living there, so I won't be the one paying it. This was all your idea, so it's up to you now. You'll be screwing Mom over if you don't pay it for her.
I told you I can't pay it. You have to do something.
Then why don't you just get Fernando to pay it for you with some of the money you guys stole?
Huh? How do you know about Fernando?
I know everything. You've got no money now, so you thought you'd run home and sponge off your mom. But not just that. You found out I was living in an expensive condo and you figured you'd kick me out and weasel your way in instead. I know about you and Fernando. So, how about you guys just turn yourselves in, okay?
How much do you know?
Everything. I know all about your blackmail and extortion schemes together. You and Fernando are just con artists. That's how you make your money. And I know about your little group you had, and how it all went bad, and how now you're in trouble.
How could you know all of that?
Whatever. You're right. I'm in real trouble now.
I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but we're still sisters. So you've got to help me.
Help you? And how exactly do you want me to do that?
If you could just pay the rent on this place and let Fernando and I live here, that'd really help us out. If you did that, Fernando and I could hide out here and nobody would know.
I see. But what's in it for me?
Well, you could live here too, I guess. How about that? There's 3 bedrooms. All 4 of us could live here.
Do you think I'm that stupid? That's never gonna happen. Why would I let someone who hates me and their thief of a boyfriend live with me in a condo I'm paying for? Forget it. You can either live there and pay the rent on it or get out. Take your pick.
I can't leave here. I have no other place to go. And I told you I don't have any money. Just help me.
Well, this is what you get. I'm tired of helping you and I'm not going to do it anymore. You two are nothing but thieves and I hope you get what's coming to you.
Why are you being like this?
Why are you being like this? You're the one into all this illegal stuff. You're a disgrace to our family. You've already destroyed your own life, and I'm not going to have you ruin Mom's or mine.
I'm your little sister. Isn't it the big sister's duty to get their little sister out of jams?
Okay, Amber. Here's what I'll do for you. I think I found you a place to stay and a way to get you 3 meals a day, and it won't cost you a thing. I've already called the police, so I suggest you just sit tight and wait for them to show up.
You did what? You ratted us out?
Don't look at it like that. Look at it like I was trying to help you out. I was getting you a place to stay. Or look at it like there were criminals in my condo, so I called the police. That's all. Maybe you should have gotten one of your criminal friends to put you up instead, huh?
You little...
It's about time you own up to your crimes. You were gonna get caught sooner or later anyway. One of your buddies has already ratted you out.
So it was Carson. I knew it. I knew he couldn't keep his mouth shut. Even if they lock me up, I swear I'll get revenge on him. I'm gonna release that video I have of him.
Do whatever you want with that. I don't really care. But the cops are already downstairs, so whatever you're gonna do it quick.
I'm not gonna forget this!
Try not to put up a fight when the cops arrest you. You don't need any other charges against you.
Hey, Alia. It's me.
Oh, Amber. So your trial's finished, huh? How did you manage to get out of this without getting sent to prison?
Carson and Fernando had previous records, That's why they were sent to prison. I was a first-time offender, and they counted the time I was in jail waiting up to the trial as time served. So they gave me a suspended sentence.
So in other words, they let you off easy.
That's not easy! They're making me pay back all the money I stole. I don't have anything. The only money I have to my name is the few bucks in my pocket. I have no place to stay either. Someone has to help me.
It's gonna be tough for you for a while, that's for sure. But count yourself lucky you got a suspended sentence. As long as you don't commit any other crimes and you fulfill the conditions of your probation, you probably won't have to go to prison.
Yeah, but this all happened because of you. Don't you feel even a little responsible?
What? It happened because of me? Did they not make it clear during the trial what you did? Maybe you should have another trial. Or maybe they should reconsider releasing you into society. It's pretty clear to me that you haven't reformed at all.
You were the one who called the cops and got me arrested.
You were arrested because you were into fraud, blackmail, and extortion.
Stop arguing semantics. You're so annoying. Whatever. You still live in that condo, right?
What? No. Mom and I moved out.
Stop lying. There's no reason why you two would move out of such an amazing place as that. I'm on my way over there right now, and I'm taking anything that's worth any money. Ha!
What? You just get released and you plan on committing more crimes?
Huh? No. I'm just borrowing things from my family members. That's not a crime.
Look, I told you we don't live there anymore.
You're just scared of me. That's why you said that. But to tell you the truth, I'm right outside the building now anyway. Don't worry, I'll let myself in.
Amber, don't!
You really aren't here, are you?
I told you we weren't. You did something stupid, didn't you?
The door was locked, so I broke in. But someone else is living there. I'm screwed now.
It looks that way. You're gonna be in big trouble now. That's trespassing and breaking and entering. All while you're on probation. I'm surprised you even got in the building, though. How did you do it?
One of the other people who lived in the building helped me.
What do you mean they helped you?
I kinda threatened them into letting me in the main door. What other choice did I have? You wouldn't buzz me in.
Because I don't live there.
Let's not talk about that now. I have to get out of here. Can you lend me some money? Please? I need the money fast or I'm gonna get caught again. I'll pay you back sometime, I swear. Please.
You really are pathetic. Aren't you ashamed to be sponging off your sister like this at your age? After that, Amber was arrested by the police again. Since she had broken her probation by committing another crime right after her trial, this time she was sent to prison. Years later, when she was finally released, she still had to pay back all the money she had swindled out of her victims. Her wages were garnished, and no matter how hard she worked, she barely had enough to scrape by. It forced her to live on the streets, where she still remains to this day. Amber was hoping that when Carson and Fernando got out of prison, that they would help her out. But Fernando got 10 years in prison and won't be out for quite some time. Carson's sentence got reduced because he turned himself in and testified against the others, so he actually got out around the same time as Amber. But naturally, Carson resented Amber for what she did to him, and he refused to help her at all. Amber seems to think that everyone turned their back on her, and that's why she's in the situation she's in now. She doesn't realize that it was her actions and the way she treated other people that got her into this mess. Maybe one day she'll finally come to her senses, but I doubt it. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time!
Hi, is this Polly's number? I'm Camille. Nice to meet you here. Hope it's not too early to text.
Hi, yeah, this is she. Sorry, I don't think I know a Camille. I don't think we've met before. And can I ask, how did you get my number?
No, we've never met. So you're right about that. My name is Camille, and I'm your husband's ex-wife.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, we used to be married. He's my ex-husband from my first marriage. As in, my previous marriage.
Wow. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm a bit surprised here. I didn't know that he had an ex-wife.
Well, sure. It's not exactly something that people can be proud of and say it out aloud, I suppose. But the truth is that I am his previous wife.
Okay, and so say that's true. What does an ex-wife want with me?
Well, judging from your response to my messages, can I take it that you don't know anything else related to me and him?
Wow, this is so sudden. No, I guess not. What else do I need to know here? What is it?
I think it's starting to sink into you now, isn't it? Is it making sense now?
Sorry, Camille. I'm really confused here. I truly am. Just genuinely confused, and I need an explanation. What's going on here?
Oh, honey, you poor thing. I think you were just being used.
What? Being used?
He was just using you ever since me and him got divorced. He was just trying to fill the emptiness, the loneliness he's felt ever since I left him. It's okay, though. I can take him back now.
Take him back? OMG, this is so convoluted. Why would he be using me? Why would you be getting back together with my husband? I thought you said you guys divorced.
That's right. The thing is, when we divorced, well, let's put it this way. He never wanted it at the time. It was me who insisted on it, who pushed for him to sign the papers and agree to the settlements. I just made him sign those divorce papers even when he never wanted to divorce me. You can imagine being in his shoes, right? He basically got dumped by someone who he was still in love with. So I guess he felt lonely and sad and he tried to fill that void with another woman. And that happened to be you, Polly. Polly, that's such an adorable name, by the way. Real cute.
Right. Thanks?
And look at this. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had gone and found a girlfriend. But he went and got married again. To you. Even though deep down he misses me. You know?
No, I don't think so. My husband loves me and he always has.
Well, this makes sense. In the meantime, you've fallen in love with him. Who wouldn't? He's a wonderful man, isn't he?
Then why did you divorce him to begin with?
Polly, sorry, but that's a private matter, if you don't mind. Anyway, Polly, I think you're going to have to accept that you're about to be a divorcee.
A divorcee? Me? No. I think there's a huge mistake or some kind of huge misunderstanding here.
I'm sorry. I really am. I know that this is a hard pill for you to swallow, but this is it. This is happening, Polly. To you, to him, and to me.
I honestly think you've got the wrong person here.
Really? Am I not speaking to Polly then?
No, that's me, but I just don't get it. I need to speak to my husband about this. Him and I need to sit down and talk.
Well, I'll tell you what. Seeing as we're here now, why don't I tell you more about us? I wasn't going to, and I didn't think I'd have to explain all of this to you. But it seems like this is going to need more convincing than I thought.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, please explain. I need to know exactly what's going on here.
Sure. Well, where do I begin? Let me gather my thoughts for a minute here. Okay, well, we had a great relationship until I started contemplating on a divorce, right?
Right.
And when we had both agreed to it, it wasn't bitter or anything at all. I mean, this was 7 years ago, so a significant amount of time has passed, and most of my memories with him are nothing but sweet, really. But since there were no hard feelings, we made a promise to get back together one day. And we promised to meet up again in 7 years. Sweet, right?
Right.
I know I told you that my reasons for wanting the divorce were personal, but I guess I can tell you now. You know, we just really needed to grow, Polly. We needed to spend some time apart and become more independent before we got back into a relationship again with each other. We were young and stupid. You know how they say that, right? This might be hard to understand, but we really were young back then. I think we got married too young. And so I insisted that we break up, get a divorce, experience our own lives separately, and grow to be a bit more mature. And then in a few years, we were going to get back together as better individuals. Do you see what I'm saying here? Am I making sense to you?
Yeah, I suppose you are.
Good. So that's basically the gist of it. And it's been 7 years since the divorce. So I'm here today to get back with him. Are you following me so far, Polly?
Right. Kind of.
Well, what don't you get?
I mean, why didn't you just go straight to him then? Why did you have to go through me? I mean, not that things would have been better or anything. But look, I'm his wife. He's never told me any of this before. It's baffling. All of this is baffling.
Yes, you have a point. Well, I just needed to take down the pawns and bishops and the other chess pieces before I got to the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right. I get the chess analogy. I think I just need to talk to him myself and see if this is true. I don't know why I should believe you. You claim to be his ex-wife, but where's the proof? How can I tell that you're not some weird, creepy stalker?
I see. That's fair play. I don't know how else to prove this to you. And you know what? I would meet you in person, too. I would talk to you, woman to woman, and tell you things about him that you might also know, just to prove how much I know him. I would share photos of me and him together and all of that, too. But you know what else I could use as proof? That would top all of this and anything I've told you?
What's that?
My belly.
What?
I'm pregnant.
No! I don't believe that. That would mean that you slept with him recently, and I know that's not true. He wouldn't do that to me. He's been coming home to me every single night.
Well, here's the thing. What you don't know is how we actually met up the other day at a coffee shop. I asked him out and I met up with him after work.
No way.
And I guess the chemistry and the spark was still there. It felt like it was just like yesterday, I tell you. He's still the same handsome, caring man I once married. So long story short, we caught up on good times over coffee and one thing led to another. We couldn't stop. So we just booked one of the rooms in a hotel nearby to continue to catch up on good times over a few drinks. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out what happened after that.
No, that's bogus. Are you telling me that you slept with him then?
That's right.
You're a liar. I still don't believe you. When? Tell me when you saw him.
About 5 months ago. And I found out that I was pregnant around a month after that. Do you believe me now?
5 months ago? No, that can't be right.
Well, it is, honey. The earlier you accept this reality, the better it is for you, dear.
No, my husband would never lie to me about this.
But lying to you and hiding something from you are two different things. Don't you think?
He would never hide anything from me. We were honest with each other from the start of our relationship, and we still are. Had it been true, this would have come up in our conversations years ago. I trust him, and I definitely don't trust you.
There's really no getting through to you, is there? Look, why don't you talk to him and figure this out on your end then, okay? I've done my part here. I don't know what else to tell you. If our baby doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Stop saying that it's his baby until you can prove it.
Gosh, all right. All I want is to get remarried to him before my belly gets bigger. I need help around the apartment as it is already, and I'm going to need more help soon enough. I'm telling you, a divorce is the best option for everyone here. Even for this cute little bun in the oven I have right here.
Fine, I'll talk to him about it. Until then, I'm taking all of this with a grain of salt.
Sure. As you please, Polly. Whatever you want. Hey, Dan? Are you on your lunch break now? I need to ask you something real quick.
Hey, yeah, go on. What's up?
So, I'm just going to ask you directly here. No beating around the bush.
Sure. What is it?
Were you married before me?
Huh?
As in, do you have an ex-wife? Were you married before you met me and got married to me?
What? Where the hell is all of this coming from, Pauls?
Just answer me, Dan. Were you or were you not?
No, of course not. I would have told you if I were.
Okay, I thought as much. And can I believe you?
Oh my god, did you even need to ask me that? Of course you can. Where the hell did you get that kind of idea from anyway?
Well, do you know a woman called Camille?
Camille? No, I don't think so.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I don't think I know a Camille at all. Honest, I swear.
She's claiming that she's your ex-wife and that she slept with you about 5 months ago. And now she's pregnant.
What? Pregnant? What, you mean with me, or what?
Yeah, with you. She's saying that she's carrying your baby inside her belly.
Oh my god, what the heck? Whoever she is, that woman is crazy. Pauls, that is crazy. That's a goddamn lie and she knows it.
And she texted me to tell me to get a divorce.
Divorced? She wants you and me to get a divorce?
Exactly.
What the heck? Is that some kind of prank? Maybe someone's just messing around with you here.
Well, she knew my name.
Yeah, that's weird. But anyway, this is crazy, but sadly, I don't have an ex-wife. I've never been married before you. And if I had something important to tell you like that, like I said, I would have told you while we were dating. There are no secrets between us, remember?
Right, I know. I believe you. I just needed to make sure, just in case, you know? I mean, this is a pretty crazy situation, and she's making really terrible claims, right?
Yeah, that's my answer, and I hope that clears things up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it didn't make sense to me when she said she saw you 5 months ago. That was when, you were at the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been about 5 months ago from now. See, it doesn't add up. What she's saying is nuts.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it? I agree.
So, what happens to this woman and this situation now?
Yeah, that's the bigger question, right? Neither of us know who she is, but she seems to know who we are. She's the only one who claims she's in some kind of relationship with you, and she knows my name and number. Who gave her my name and number? Seriously, what the hell is going on, and what the hell do we do?
Right, I have no clue at this point. Could be a scammer, maybe?
Could be.
Or someone you knew from school or college? Maybe even a relative? Someone you fell out with, had a grudge on you?
I have no idea. I don't know anyone who would want to do this to me.
Well, I'm running out of ideas too here.
Okay, let me dig around and see if I can find anything useful.
Yeah, good idea. Let's get down to some good old detective work. Let me see if I can help you out too here.
Yeah, that'll be great. Let's see if anyone we know knows a Camille.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something went on during the time after we got married to when we were moving around, from New Jersey to Washington.
Yeah, I guess that's a possibility too. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. But listen, for now, if that woman Camille texts you again, don't reply to her, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Don't feed into her tricks. Just ignore them for the time being, and we'll handle it together when I'm back home.
Yeah, okay, I won't. And if anything happens, like if she texts me or calls me, you'll be the first to know.
Good. Okay, well, I'd better get to work soon.
Okay, thanks, babe. Have a good day. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, Dan. Babe. Are you done with work now? Are you free to chat?
Hey, hang on, I still have a few things to do here. Give me like 30 minutes. Is it urgent? Can you text whatever it is to me instead?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, I found out more about that woman, Camille.
Oh, sweet. What did you find out?
Okay, so I got in touch with my aunt, and seriously, she's such a genius when it comes to solving mysteries.
What do you mean?
This was a total misunderstanding on Camille's end. Just like we thought.
Well, sure, we'd figured that much out, right?
Right, so basically, she thought that you were my ex-BF, Nathan.
Nathan? You mean that Nathan? That tall dude with the beard and the one who always wears that Metallica tee?
Yeah, wow, well remembered. But yeah, my aunt figured out somehow that she thinks Nathan is my husband and not you.
Wait, but why him? I don't get it.
I know. Look, this is going to take too long to explain over text.
Okay, yeah, let me get my work here over and done with, and I'll be heading home soon.
Okay, me too. I'll be home soon, so see you then, okay?
Yeah, sure, we'll text you when I'm heading out of here.
Okies! Take care coming home.
Cool, yeah, you too.
Polly, hi, it's me again. Camille here. So, have you reconsidered that divorce we talked about before? Is there any way I can get you to expedite things over there? The more I think about it, the more I just want to get this out of the way ASAP, you see. You told me you were going to talk to him to figure things out, right? You haven't said anything to me ever since then. Can you tell me what's going on here? Hello? Polly, I know where you live, okay? You think I have your number, but I have your home address, too. Now, we don't want any kind of trouble here, do we? Are you going to keep ignoring me or what? Hi, Camille. What a coincidence, actually. I was actually thinking of texting you now. Good. So, what's the verdict? He wants to be with me, right? He no longer loves you. Am I right? And the weird thing is that Dan has no idea who you are. He told me that he's never been married before me either. What? Dan? Who's that? And 5 months ago, when you said you'd slept with him, he was hospitalized at the time. I have proof if you want to see it. He has hospital records and medical records and whatnot. He was stuck there for almost 2 months, so there's no way that he could have seen you, let alone sleep with you. He physically wouldn't have been able to manage that. Wait, hang on a second here first. You said Dan. I don't ever recall talking about a Dan here. That's my husband's name. No, that can't be. Who are you talking about then? Would that be Nathan? Yes, I'm talking about Nathan. Who the hell is Dan, and why did you bring him up when I don't know who he is? Okay, well, let's be sure here. So it's Nathan who you've been talking about all this time. And that would be Nathan Furman? Yes! See? That's him! I knew you were talking gibberish about not knowing him. You do! Right. And I knew that this was what was going on. And it looks like you still don't get it, do you? Get what? You're totally misunderstood here. Misunderstood what? Listen, now this might floor you, so be prepared, okay? Nathan Furman, who you seem to think I'm married to, is my ex-boyfriend. We broke up a long time ago. What? He isn't my husband. No! Hush! He's your husband. You guys dated for a few years after me and him divorced, and you guys got married. Right. And that's what you've been saying, but you've got the wrong guy. Nathan and I did briefly go out. Maybe about 10 months or something. And then what? But when we spoke about marriage, we just couldn't seem to get on the same page about it. We had different ideas on it,
different values. I wasn't ready for marriage yet, but he was almost desperate to get married. That might have something to do with what went on between you two. I don't know. But anyway, to cut a long story short, we broke up. I broke up with him. I haven't heard from him since.
No! That can't be true! I saw you with him at the bar the other night, down in Lexington Avenue. And he's married. I know for a fact he is.
Yeah, well, from what I know now, I asked around when I was looking into this entire situation. And apparently he is married. You're right. He's married to a woman who I've never met before. I don't know who she is, and I don't think you do either.
What? Well, who are you then?
I told you. I'm just his ex-girlfriend. I don't know how you got my number, but you've been barking up the wrong tree.
No! I thought I got your number at that bar. I saw him and you together, and I saw him drop his phone. So I picked that up while he went to the men's room, and I got your number like that. You were the last person he texted.
Well, I don't know if you read properly, but I blocked him a long time ago. Maybe he was texting me knowing that I wasn't going to reply? Or maybe he only found out recently that I blocked him? Look, I don't know why my number was the one you got, but honestly, you've got the wrong person.
OMG! This is such a waste of my time. Is that true? Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah. And by the way, at the bar where apparently you saw him at, his actual wife was supposedly there too. Apparently she saw you take his phone, but she decided to sit back and watch everything instead.
No. She was there? OMG. What did she look like? OMG, what was I thinking? No, but I still want Nathan back.
Well, he seems to be happily married now, so I wouldn't bother if I were you. And also, are you sure you're pregnant?
Of course I am!
Okay, if you say so. Because you know that Nathan never slept with you either, right? Him and his wife and I spoke, actually. From what he told me, he said he was done with you and didn't want anything to do with you. So based on that, it doesn't make sense to me that he would sleep with you. So either he's lying, or you are.
Damn it. This is none of your business.
Oh, now it's none of my business, is it? You were the one who got me involved in the first place.
Stay out of it! I just want Nathan! Give me his wife's number! I need to talk to her then! I've wasted my time on you and I won't do this anymore! Go on! Give me her number!
Sorry, like you said. This has nothing to do with me, right?
No, but you have to give it to me! Nathan's blocked me and I can't get through to him at all! She's my only hope! Polly, please!
I don't even have her number, so I couldn't give it to you anyway. So I think we're done here. Are we done?
No, we're not! We still have unfinished business here! You can stay out of my personal life, but you can at least do me a favor and get me her number! If you saw her and Nathan, then that means you're still in touch with Nathan! Then that means you have his number! And if you have his number, you must be able to call him and get his wife's number! You owe me this!
Excuse me? I do not owe you a favor or anything. All you've done is wasted my time on your stupid drama.
Then watch your back, Polly. And you better watch your husband's back, too. Dan, was it? I'll steal him from you instead.
What?
That's right. I'll make sure he falls in love with me just like all the other men I've had my way with.
I don't think so. He knows everything that's been going on here. He has zero interest in you. So good luck trying, Camille. Anyway, I'd be worried about other things if I were in your shoes right now.
What do you mean by that?
Well, clearly you're doing what a stalker would do. Looking through your ex-husband's phone, texting me and threatening me to get a divorce, lying about the baby and whatever else. You're going to be in real trouble soon. And don't you think I know it?
Excuse me?
Listen, I'm done here. Thanks for wasting my time, but my time is precious. I'm not going to waste any more of it on some useless petty drama. Bye now.
No, you come back live. I can come down and get it myself, you know. Give her number to me, Polly!
So apparently, she really did turn up at the address she had. Only to find out she got the wrong address and I wasn't even living there. An elderly man opened the door for her, thinking she was a sales lady trying to promote a diet pill. So then she started weeping in front of his front porch. And this poor old man, he didn't know what else to do but let her inside. And his lovely wife made her a nice warm cup of coffee and she poured her heart out. It turns out that she's in an extreme amount of debt and didn't know who to turn to. And that was when she decided to get Nathan back, since he had apparently always loved her. Little did she know that Nathan was not in love with her at all and was happily married to another woman. So I guess now she has to figure out how to get out of her own mess, all by herself. She also has a restraining order, so that might not go well when she looks for a job. But oh well, at least my marriage isn't affected by this. It was annoying that I had to waste my time and energy on this drama. But in a sense, it was great because now I know for sure that there is 100% no secrets between my husband Dan and me. And that in itself was worth all of this silly drama. So, I guess I'm good here. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and we shall see you in the next one.
Bailey, you really are useless, aren't you? You're a thief. What a waste of money. What do we pay you for?
I'm sorry.
You think sorry is gonna fix this problem? Life isn't that easy, you know? You can't ruin people's careers and think that an apology is gonna let you off.
No, that isn't my intention. I'm really working hard to improve.
What? You call this working hard? You're always submitting projects late. Don't make me laugh.
I don't mean to hand them in so late. I'm trying really hard to finish them on time.
And you're always staying at least 3 hours behind the office after official business hours. You're the only one who does that.
I'm sorry, but if I may say something?
What?
If I were to be honest, the reason why I've been late with my projects is because you've been giving me a very large amount of work to do in a short amount of time. If I don't stay overtime, there's no way I would be able to finish anything. You also don't allow me to work from home, so I have no choice but to stay at the office as well.
What are you talking about? That's not true. I mean, yeah, you're not allowed to work from home, but that's not my fault. I don't even give you that much work.
But you give me twice the amount of work that you give anybody else in the department. It's not entirely my fault that some of my projects are late. I've been working non-stop on these projects, and I'm currently working on 4 of them. My other coworkers are only working on 2 projects each.
Enough of your excuses. You don't have the right to be complaining about the amount of work you get. You're lucky you're even getting work.
I know you remind me every day of that, but the fact of the matter is that it's impossible to finish everything on time. It's unrealistic, and the other guys in the department have told me they've been struggling too, and they don't have as much work as I do.
No, that just means that you're a slow worker. I'm your boss, so I'm the one who assigns the work to everybody here. Nobody else has whined about it like you do.
That's because 2 projects isn't as many as 4. They haven't said anything to you because they have a normal workload.
If I give you less work to do just because you're too slow to finish it, this company would probably go under. The world doesn't revolve around you, Bailey.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Besides, what are you even on about? You're pretty bold to be claiming that you have too much work for someone in your position. You have been here longer than other guys, so it's only natural that you'd have more work than them. The only reason why you can't even finish your work is because you spend all your time complaining. Good workers are those who shut up and do their work.
I understand. I'll do my best to try and be better.
What? There you go again.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're telling me that you're gonna try and be better. Of course you are. Did you really need to tell me that? Are you gonna tell me how you're gonna try and breathe better next time? Are you gonna tell me that you're gonna try and submit projects on time? That's what you should be doing anyway.
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
So what? Are you telling me you're gonna do better because you know you haven't been doing well at all? If that's the case, you'd actually be the worst employee we have. You really need to get your act together.
That's not what I meant when I said that either. I thought I could try harder to be more efficient in my time management. I want to do better, so that's why I said it.
Well, if you didn't explain that in the first place, how am I gonna understand you? I can't read your mind, Bailey. Man, you really aren't good for anything, huh? You need to pull your socks up. Learn to communicate and speak to people so that they can understand you.
I'm sorry. I'll really try to do better, and I really mean it.
Geez, the only thing you've been saying is sorry. Do you think you can get through life by just apologizing? I guess this is what happens when you're raised by a single parent. You barely have any formal education anyway. Why did they even hire you to work here?
Wait, Mr. Douglas, how did you know that I was raised by a single parent? I don't believe I've ever mentioned it to you.
Yeah, you haven't mentioned it to me before, but I heard you talking about it the other day. If I remember correctly, your father raised you on his own, didn't he? I only heard a little bit about what happened to your mother, but I heard you talking about your single father.
Ah, so you really did overhear me speaking about it then? Yes, that is true. My father raised me on his own, but what's wrong with that?
Are you serious right now? There are so many things wrong with it. Everybody knows how wrong that is.
Oh, really? May I ask why you think it's such a bad thing for someone to be raised by one parent? I don't see anything wrong with it.
Now think about it. Your mother divorced your father, so that must be because he wasn't being a good dad or a good husband. Maybe he wasn't making enough money for the family. Or maybe he was fooling around with other women. Or was it a gambling problem? Or domestic abuse? Things like that are quite common, you know? I wouldn't be surprised if it were any of those.
No, none of that's true. I suppose there are many misconceptions and prejudice when it comes to single-parent families, but my family is different.
Huh? Yeah, right. There's no use lying, because I already know. I've known so many people who have gotten divorces, and they never turned out to be good people.
I'm not lying. With all due respect, you don't know anything about my family to be saying things like that.
Plus, a single-parent household doesn't sound like you'd have that much money. Must have been hard, huh? I can imagine your poor dad struggling to make ends meet.
I can see why you'd have that kind of perception of us, but that's not how it was. My father raised me without any problems. He raised me just fine. I'm extremely grateful to my father for raising me in a loving home where I was able to live comfortably, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't speak ill of him.
Whatever, Bailey. You're still not good enough to work here.
I want you to take back what you said about my father. Please. It's not very nice to be speaking such things about people's families.
It wasn't even that serious. Besides, you're talking back to me? Just who do you think you are? Do you remember who you're talking to?
I wasn't trying to talk back to you. I just don't like it when people talk badly about my family. I know my performance is subpar when it comes to work, so I don't mind it when you say bad things about me. That, however, doesn't have anything to do with my father.
Are you telling me that I don't have a right to my own opinion? You can't tell me what I can or can't say. I can say whatever I want. This is a free country. You're my employee and I'm your boss. I am above you, so you can't talk to me in any old way that you want. You're lucky I haven't fired you yet. At least you're right about your performance being subpar. If you don't want me to say things like that to you, then don't make me.
You're right. I understand. I apologize for my rudeness.
You really know how to get on people's nerves. That's why I hate people like you, because you're a poor loser with no common sense, and you were raised by a single parent. The fact that I have someone like you as my employee just shows how unlucky I can be sometimes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you this much. I'll be careful so as not to trouble you any further.
Yeah, you better. You'd be better off not upsetting me anymore. Also, there's something I probably should let you know. It's very important.
What is it?
Despite the fact that you stay past hours to do work that you were too slow to finish, we're still paying you for that, and that really pisses me off. From now on, if you're gonna stay overtime, you're gonna have to do it without pay. It's your fault that you're not finishing your work within the designated work hours.
What? So you want me to work for free?
There you go. Why is that a problem? This is your own fault. Or what? Were you after the overpay this whole time? Is the money from overtime what you were after? Well, that would make sense since you're poor. Ugh, poor people are so greedy.
Wait just a second. I don't know how I feel about you making assumptions like that. That's not how it is at all.
Assumptions? Stop acting like that's not true. I know way too many people like you. You pretend that you're not scraping up pennies every chance you get. And what are you even doing? Are you trying to talk back to me again? Employees are supposed to shut up and listen to what their bosses say. Don't you know that?
No, I wasn't trying to do that. It's just that... Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, that's that then. No more overtime pay, got it? And you better get your work done by the deadline. I won't have you wasting any more of the company's money.
I understand.
Good, then we're done here.
Yes, have a good night. Mr. Douglas, when you see this, can you please give me a call back?
What is it, Bailey? You're being really annoying. Stop calling me for everything, will you? Why can't you just text? You should know by now that I'm not a phone call kind of guy.
Okay, I suppose we'll be having this conversation here then. I'd like your approval for me to take the full day off, please, instead of the half day.
Excuse me? For what?
Also, I'll be taking a few days off as well.
What the hell? Why?
My father just passed away, so I'd like to go on bereavement leave for a couple days.
No way. How many lies do you plan on telling? You're just making this up to take a couple of days off, aren't you? Remember, you only have one parent, so you can't use this excuse ever again.
I'm not lying. I actually wish I was making this up, but it's true.
I didn't know you were an actress too. You deserve an Oscar for that performance. Sorry, but that won't fly here. I know you're not telling the truth.
I'm not acting, and I am telling the truth. So I'm sorry, but I will be taking my leave. I have every right to do so. Thank you for understanding.
Understand what? Don't you go on leave. Who is going to work on those projects? You have some that are due this weekend.
Yes, I do, but I'm really sorry. Can you either extend the deadlines or have someone else do them?
What? I obviously can't do something like that. You're scheduled to come in later today, so you'd better be here.
Why do I still have to come into work today? My father just passed away and I'm grieving. I can barely even think straight right now. It should be written in the company's policy too. I made sure of it. There's a specific handover form just in case things like this happen.
So what?
What do you mean?
That doesn't apply to you. You can forget about the company policy right now or whatever else. You're coming to work.
Why?
Because I said so. I'm not letting you take any time off because you still haven't been doing well with your assignments.
Huh? Is that the only reason? Because you said so?
I don't need any other reason aside from that. I'm your boss and I won't allow it. Therefore, your request for time off has been denied. I expect to see you in the office today.
Wait a minute. Don't you think that's harsh? My only family just died and you won't even allow me time off? And for a reason like that? I still need to call the funeral home to arrange the funeral. I really can't come to work. Please.
I am very serious about this job. Unlike some people, this job means everything to me, and it is my responsibility to make sure it runs properly. And that sucks for you, but it's your fault for being too slow at work. Maybe I would have given you time off then. That's not my problem.
What? I've been working my butt off trying to be consistent with my projects the past 2 months. Ever since the first time you reprimanded me, I've been working so hard. I have more work than anyone else, but I still manage to submit them in a timely manner. You haven't even acknowledged how much I've improved. No matter how hard I work, you keep making fun of me for having one parent and calling me poor or stupid. That's just because you just hate me for some reason and you refuse to accept me as a person.
What? I hope you're just poor at communicating to your boss and not just mouthing off to me. You'd better be careful with how you talk to me, Bailey.
I've been sitting there and taking all sorts of insults from you, and I never complained to you for a whole 2 months. And yet, you still won't let me take a few days off to bury my father? Besides, I don't think you're in a position where you can choose whether or not to follow the company policy, are you? I don't care what you say, but I will be taking my leave.
You still think that you can go against me, do you? You can't take any time off of work, because then the work won't be done.
Please, I haven't asked anything of you the entire year I've worked here. Can I please just have this one thing?
There's not enough people in this office, so I can't ask anyone else to do your job for you. Either you come into work or you won't have a job anymore.
But please!
I don't have time for these games. No means no, and what I say goes. I'm your boss, and you need to listen to what I say, or else I can get you fired.
I've already asked your boss and HR, and they said I could take my bereavement leave. I'm sorry, but I will be taking my leave whether you want me to or not.
Oh, really now? I see. Fine. Let me know the funeral date later so I can apply for your leave, or whatever.
Okay, thank you. I'll let you know all the details when I can. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Hey Myra, I'm sorry to disturb you. I was supposed to come into work at 1 p.m. today, but I'm not able to come in anymore.
Hey Bailey, I just got to lunch, so it's no bother. I hope everything's okay.
My father passed away this morning. I don't mean to burden you with my personal issues, but it has been really hard. I was just about able to convince Mr. Douglas to give me time off, but he wasn't happy about it at all.
Oh my goodness, that's so terrible. I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences, Bailey.
Thank you.
Mr. Douglas has really had it out for you the past couple months, hasn't he? I'm surprised you got him to agree.
Yeah, for some reason he just really doesn't like me. But anyways, I texted you because I wanted to ask if you could look after some of my projects while I'm gone. You don't have to do much since I know you have your own work to do. It's just so that Mr. Douglas doesn't keep breathing down my neck about it.
Oh, of course. It's no problem at all. I'd be glad to help you in any way I can. I know how tough this is for you right now.
Oh, thank you. I owe you one.
No worries. You don't have to do that. You're a super sweet person, and I'd hate for you to be any more stressed than you probably are now.
Do you know what Mr. Douglas said when I told him that my father passed? He told me I was lying just so I can take a couple days off. Even when he realized it wasn't a lie, he still tried to get me to work. That gives me enough reason to quit, but there's a lot of reasons why I can't.
What? Oh my God. What a heartless prick. How can he treat one of his own employees like that? Don't worry, girl. I'll take care of your work for you. Take the time you need to recover.
Thank you so much, Myra. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I'll try to send you some information about it later on. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Mr. Douglas, what's going on? Why would you do this to me?
What are you talking about right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I should thank you first. I didn't expect you to attend my father's funeral service. Thank you.
No, no problem.
What was with the card you sent me?
Oh, that. It was a nice card, wasn't it? I wrote the message myself. I hope you liked it.
What? It's not about the card. It was about the money you put in it.
The money? You didn't want the money? You're lucky I got you something in the first place.
You put exactly $6.66 in the little envelope that was in the card. That's a really weird amount to give someone at a funeral, isn't it?
You think so? You don't understand, do you? Do you even know what that number means?
666, the number of the devil.
Ha! So you do know what it means. I knew you were dumb, but I'm glad that you aren't that stupid.
By donating $6.66 at a funeral? Do you know what kind of message that implies? Are you being completely serious right now? That was such a horrible thing to do.
Huh? You're the horrible one. Out of nowhere, you're taking so many days off of work. Do you know how much trouble you're causing for everyone?
But it's in the company's policy. I'm allowed to take time off for bereavement. All I did was take advantage of the privileges given to me.
It's because of people like you why they add clauses like that in the company's policy. There's nothing good to come from something like that. If we fall behind, this will all be your fault. Can you at least pretend to care? A good employee wouldn't do something like this.
I see. I've been enduring an unreasonable amount of harassment and such from you, but I never thought you'd go this far.
Right? I've really outdone myself this time. I was quite impressed with my idea. I thought it was pretty clever. Nobody's ever thought of something like this, am I right?
That is not a compliment. That's not what I'm trying to say. You basically told me and my father to go to hell when you sent that card. That's beyond despicable.
You can't deny that you never expected it, though, can you? I'm the kind of guy that will go above and beyond to make my point, and it looks like you finally got it. This is what happens to poor people who go past their place. Serves you right.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Douglas. I hope you know that I will never forgive you for this.
Okay. Why should I care if you forgive me or not? I'm a busy man. I don't have time to be worrying about how you feel about me.
All right then. I guess that means I'll have to destroy this company then.
What? What in the world are you talking about? I knew you had a few screws loose, but this is crazy.
I'm being completely serious. I'm not joking about this.
This is hilarious. There's not a single thing that you can do to this company to destroy it. Unless you're threatening to set it on fire or something. I can have you arrested for that, you know?
If I couldn't, then I wouldn't make such a statement. I legally have the right to destroy this company, and I'm sure you'll be surprised to know why.
Legally? What are you on about now? You're under me. How can you have that kind of authority?
The truth is, a few relatives and I own more than 2/3 of the company's shares. That means I have the power to shut this company down with the snap of my fingers. Do you understand?
Wait, what? No, that can't be true. Why would you, of all people, own shares of this company anyways?
Oh, you didn't know, did you? My relatives were the one who founded this company. I've only been working here for a year because I just got out of grad school.
What? Stop making up crap to scare me. Are you being for real?
Yes, I'm being for real. My father also had shares, but since he passed away, the shares were automatically passed down to me.
Wait, if you do that, then I'd lose my job, along with all the employees who work here. You can't do that. That would really mess me up.
Oh, I don't care about you. As for the other employees, I can refer them to other companies and they'll get hired in an instant. Besides, my relatives are all getting older and my father has just passed, so this seems like the perfect time to shut it down. Good luck with finding a new job.
No, wait, I still have to pay off my car loan, and I have 3 kids. I need this job. You can't do this. How am I supposed to pay my bills and feed my kids?
Don't ask me. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. I don't care. Yes, I can do this and I will.
You have to care. I'm your boss. You can't just leave me like this after all I've done for you.
Name one nice thing you've said to me. Maybe if you didn't treat me like dirt for no apparent reason, then I would have been able to help you, but that's too bad. Anyways, I'm gonna have this conversation with my relatives, so I'll have to excuse myself. I also have to start referring the other employees to new companies, but what are you gonna do? I'm not referring you to any companies because I'd hate for anyone else to experience what I had to go through. Your attitude stinks, and you're terrible with dealing with people. After all you've done to me, you're lucky I'm even telling you in advance. I wouldn't help you with anything if it was the last thing I did. You'll probably have a hard time finding a new job. Oh well, bye!
Wait, no, you have to include me too, please. You have to help me find a new job. You're still reading these messages, aren't you? Bailey!
Hello, Mr. Douglas. It's been a while. Have you got accustomed to your new job yet?
Now shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. Why are you even messaging me?
Judging by that response, I guess it's not going well, is it? Well, you were a manager this whole time, so it's probably not easy to go back to being a regular employee. Your life and dignity must be in shambles.
So, you've come to laugh at me then? This is all your fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this position in the first place. I would still be a manager. This is a nightmare. You don't even feel bad for me. You're such a disgusting person.
That's rich coming from you. But anyways, that's too bad, huh? Your old job was so easy, right? Because all you did was just push all your work onto me and spend the whole day watching videos on YouTube.
What is your problem? Did you only text me to talk crap about me to my face? Is that it? If that's all you messaged me for, then you're the worst kind of person.
I don't want to hear that from you. You made my life a living hell. So I'm just returning the favor. It's comforting to know you're actually suffering. Wait, that's not it. Serves you right. That's the best way to put it.
Shut up your damn mouth, woman. Stop messaging me. I'm tired of your crap. Actually, just delete my number. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
What? Oh, I can't do that just yet. I still have some things up my sleeve for you. I'm not done with you yet.
What?
I just had the idea of telling everyone at your new job what kind of person you actually are. You can't get along with someone if you don't understand their personality after all, right? Well, once they know, I'm sure everyone is going to start avoiding you.
What are you trying to say? There's no way you would even be able to spread that kind of thing to everyone at my job. You can't do that. You don't even know where I work.
I knew you would say that. Unfortunately for you, I do know where you work, and I most definitely can spread this around to everyone. That's actually the reason why I messaged you. I wanted to see your reaction. Sucks to be you.
How are you even gonna do that? You don't know anybody who works here.
Wrong again. I actually have a friend who was a manager over there. I don't know if you remember Myra Sanchez. She actually used to work at her old job. The world is such a small place.
What? Sanchez? I don't remember what she looks like, but I vaguely remember that name. Oh, that can't be true. You must be lying.
Have I ever lied to you?
Well, no.
At least you know I'm telling the truth. But to be honest, I didn't think you'd actually get a job at that company too. I referred her to this company and she got the job as district manager. I never thought you would actually apply to the same company. What a coincidence.
Hold on, can you just calm down for a bit? There's no actual reason why you would need to tell her, right?
What? Oh, I'm as calm as ever. You're the only one freaking out.
Alright, fine. I admit I was a little harsh to you. Just don't tell her, okay? If I lose this job, then that's the end of it.
Okay, I won't tell her then. Is that what you expected me to say? Not in a million years. I'm telling her everything, and I know she's on my side. She's the one who helped me with my projects when I was on leave. Besides, you're not my boss anymore. You can't talk to me like that and expect me to say yes. That's common sense, isn't it? Learn some manners, will you? Oh, one more thing.
Oh, there's more?
I have to tell her about the money you gave me at my father's funeral. Remember? The $6.66? I'll tell her just how hilarious that was.
Okay, fine, please, Bailey. I am humbly asking you that you don't tell anybody at my job about that, please. I deeply regret everything that I've said and done to you for the past year that we worked together. Please forgive me.
Say what? Oh, that's so boring. Where did your stellar sense of humor go?
This is my last chance. I worked so hard to get this job, and I really can't afford to lose it. Please, I'm really sorry about everything, honest.
I love how you only say how sorry you are after you've been put in a position that disadvantages you. You only care about yourself. You're a year late in trying to apologize to me. If this job doesn't work out for you, all you have to do is find a new job. Isn't that right?
It's really not that easy. I'm begging you. Oh, please don't tell anybody.
What do you mean? It's really easy to get a job nowadays. It couldn't have been that hard for you. Unless you're like a convicted felon or something.
Actually, I was arrested a couple of years ago. That's why it was so difficult to get this job. Nobody was trying to hire me.
What? Really? What did you do?
I had issues with a female coworker.
Oh, this is rich. Thanks for telling me, because now I have to tell everyone at your job. This is for their safety.
No, please, don't tell anybody about me. I need this job. I'll be a better person.
I can't do that. Myra has gotten to be one of my closest friends the past year, and I'd hate for her to have to work in the same place as you again. If I don't tell her, I'd be worried sick about her. Plus, imagine all the other ladies in that company who would potentially fall victim to your past. I can't allow that to happen.
I won't do anything bad ever again. I'll be good, I swear. Please? I'll do anything for you not to tell her. Just name it.
You could swear until you go blue in the face, but I'm still gonna tell her. Besides, I don't want you doing anything for me. Well, I'll be off now. Bye!
Wait, please, don't. I'll do anything.
I told Myra about what Mr. Douglas did to me and told her about his criminal record too. She spread it around the company, resulting in everyone avoiding him like the plague. Nobody ever talks to him now. All the women there were on high alert whenever he was around them. This made it incredibly hard for him to be at the office. After hearing the reason why he's been having a hard time finding a job, I feel kind of bad for laughing in his face. It doesn't seem as though he's been fired, so at least he still has a job. That's fine. I'm not sure how long he'll last, though. On the other hand, I'm working at a company that my cousin's husband introduced me to. All my coworkers are super close, and it's a really nice place to work. My seniors also treat me like an actual human being, so it's an incredible change of scenery. This new environment has also helped me to improve in my work performance. This way I'm sure my father can finally rest in peace, and it's a relief for me too. Thank you for watching until the end. We'll be waiting for your likes and comments. We upload videos every day, so please subscribe.